have a strong traditional background for the most part. You know, a large portion of the band is from Cape Breton, and we all sort of grew up listening to the traditional Cape Breton fiddle music and piano music and guitar. And that's definitely our base. And you know, you want to be innovative, you want to try and do something different, but at the same time bring the traditional element into it as well and just sort of give it a fresh spin. So we sort of try and do that with the songs. We have songs in both Gaelic and English. And with the tunes as well, we write a lot of our own compositions. Many of us have our own compositions on the album. But at the same time, there's some traditional tunes on there as well that are a couple hundred years old, and a lot of the time they get meshed into the same set together. And we're really fortunate as a traditional/contemporary band that we're able to have that kind of mixture between the traditional and the contemporary.
Rachel and Chrissy as fiddlers both have like their own beautiful brand of drive, is the way I like to think of it, groove. And Rachel's is rooted in tradition with a little extra time taken to really enunciate phrasing. And that sometimes means leaning back a little bit on the beat. Chrissy is a fiery powerhouse that really knows how to drive the music. And I feel like my role is to look for the best of both and try to play in the middle while still throwing in these little arrangement ideas. So I think when I'm playing, if I wasn't able to listen to both of them, I think I'd be way out in left field.
There's this band dynamic that's completely new to me, and when you're in the studio, we're having to lead as a group. And I've always felt, you know, pretty amazed at how three fiddlers can just somehow find a tempo comfortably. But it's more about the overall feel and how we're all playing together than one individual.
It's cool that these guys get along so well and work out those tiny little things that really make the groove happen. And then again, you throw in Darren and he just nails everything that anybody else does. But somebody's got to hold down the fort, you know, hold down the rhythm, and that's me, I guess.
Jason brings to the band a very unique approach to piano playing. A lot of traditional piano players will, you know, play the bass lines and the chords that go with the tune, but Jason sometimes sees past all that, and he sees the options for chords and structure and tune structure, as opposed to just how do I chord behind this tune. So he has a lot of, he brings a lot of arrangement ideas to the table for sure. Chrissy's the same. Chrissy's more of a contemporary fiddler, and she's always trying to pull us towards the contemporary style. And she comes up with some pretty unique arrangements. Rachel brings a strong traditional aspect to the band, where she learned fiddle from her grandfather, and she's very happy to play traditional style all day and night, and it's what she loves to do. She has no problem delving into the contemporary, but I think her heart is in the traditional fiddling. Colin is the same. He's as dedicated to tradition as he is dedicated to pushing boundaries at the same time, which is really interesting dynamic to have, because sometimes you never know what he's going to come up with.
I seem to have one foot rooted in tradition and one foot rooted in contemporary and pushing boundaries. I think we've done our best to try to find a balance within every medley of old and new, which in a way really represents the melting pot of the musical spectrum from traditional to contemporary that this band encompasses.